Hey guys, and welcome to the Fish Room. I'm Rachel O'Leary, and today we're going to do something a little different. If you guys have been watching, you know that I have been super busy around the yard, in my greenhouse, in the fish room, and I've been putting out a ton of content. And I thought it would be really fun to switch things up a bit and put out content every Monday through Friday that is unique for you guys, but then on Saturday, take a look at our week in review. And this way I can show you small clips of all the various projects I've done throughout the week with links to those videos so that if you want to go back and revisit them, or maybe you missed it, you see what you've been missing. Now I only expect things to get busier around here. I'm going to be moving fish out to the greenhouse soon. I'm going to be restructuring the fish room, moving the 150, redoing the retirement community, and just really going hard to revamp the fish room in this upcoming year. I thought it would also be fun to address some of the questions that you guys ask that maybe I don't get to in videos. So if you have a specific question for me about any of my content or my projects, you can send it to me through Instagram messages, through my business Facebook page by posting on my wall, or if you're a Patreon supporter, you can direct message me there, and I would love to include those questions in a future video. But I thought it would be fun for now just to take a quick look back at the various things we've done in the past week and sort of address like where I get my motivation. A lot of you have been asking lately, where do I get this motivation? How do I have so much energy? And the reality is I can't remember a time in my life where I wasn't just going hard. I grew up on a really big farm. We had a ton of horses and various other animals. We raised most of our own food, and it's just been the way I've always been. And it's been really hard for me the past couple years with how bad my knee had gotten, and then getting my total knee replacement, to sort of have to slow down. It was miserable, and you guys have really come through for me in that regard, in that producing all of this YouTube content and having the platform to share it with you has really given me the outlet to utilize my energy in a positive and meaningful way. I've never not been working before, so you guys are directly responsible for me staying motivated and energized and excited about projects around the fish room and in my yard. So thank you so much for that support. I can't tell you how much it means to me. And right now, let's just take a look at the week in review. So this week we started out by making a DIY waterfall out of stackable storage boxes. The entire project ended up costing $20 in total, but for the actual materials used, it was just under $10. And I think it's turned out really well. It's super functional. It was very, very easy, and it took me only a matter of minutes to make this. I also showed you this week my new Centromochilus reticulatus, our purple oil catfish, which were bred by my friend Justin out in California. They are without a doubt wiggly and adorable, and just super unique in their coloration. It's not that often that you see a purple coloration on a freshwater fish, let alone on a catfish. And these again are a woodcat species, so they can be a bit elusive, but they're very similar in care to my honeycomb cats. We also launched my Patreon. Thank you very much to all 51 of you that have already decided to support my efforts in creating more content and increasing my travels. It means a lot. We also built a succulent planter out of clearance items. The container I got at my garden store on clearance, and the plants were in the bargain bin at the big box store. I think it came out pretty nice. I haven't done a lot with tender succulents, so it was fun for me. Up next, we went out to the greenhouse, and I determined that they were warm enough for me to move out shrimp. Still too cold for fish, but perfectly acceptable for the range of critters that I was moving out there, which are my blue Neocaridina, my yellow Neocaridina, my red really Neocaridina, as well as Malawi shrimp. And everybody so far has done really, really, really well. I've been checking on them each day, and there have been absolutely no issues. Knock on wood, they will just go forth and multiply. But all in all, the bins are looking really awesome. We also took a few trips to my garden store where they finally got in the pond plants for the season. So I showed you guys my floating planters that I have and planted up those tubs, the 3 budget bins that we've been working on in that series of patio ponds on a budget. This is the 17-gallon or $17 muck basket, the little resin whiskey barrel, and then the 40-gallon Tough Stuff tub. And all of these projects maxed out under $100 from start to finish, so I was pretty stoked at how they turned out. Up next, we'll be getting more and more into the tubs in my yard as well as my greenhouse, and I look forward to sharing that with you guys.